Hello, everyone. This is Lisa Coet. I'm in the marketing department, and I've been working on the new website. And I also work on a lot of our digital, either whether it's a campaign or our social media. And if you get a chance, please go out and like our Facebook page. We're growing our members, and we just surpassed Trillium, and we're on the road to surpass partners. So the more, the better. So with that, I'm going to take you through a screen capture tour of our new website. I do want to mention that when you're looking at the website that I'm showing you, it'll be branded Smoky, and that's because we haven't launched the new name yet, so sorry if you were looking forward to hearing it. That'll be soon. And also there's a lot of mentions of Smoky throughout the site, and it takes a while to change them all. So it'll still say Smoky, but rest assured that when it launches, it'll actually have our new company name on it. All right, so in 2015, Smoky started working on a rebranding campaign, trying to understand what we wanted to do with our company direction, the logo, our colors, so many things that come into play when you do rebranding. But with that opportunity came another opportunity to reimagine what the website might look like. And I'm talking in terms of how you navigate around the website, the look and feel of it, the copy, the content that would be on there, images, etc. So that opportunity led us to this website redesign, which I'm going to show you the screen capture tour of. And I'm also going to take you through some highlights of the new site so that you'll be familiar with them when it launches. So I'm going to talk about the home page first. There's a lot that we have changed on the home page. But before I get to the new one, I'm going to show you, just to remind you of what the current one looks like. So looking at the current one, there's a lot of information, but it's cluttered. It's hard to find exactly what information you want. There's multiple ways and multiple menus to navigate through to try and find the information. It was hard to emphasize important elements. The crisis line number gets a little lost in all of the information that's on the page. So we knew it needed streamlining. So we took that to task, and picture of our new home page is what I'm showing right now. There's a lot of things that we've changed on here. For one, we have less text. That's instantly noticeable, I think. There's more imagery and headlines, and that's to grab attention and encourage click-throughs, encourage engagement from our audiences. It's organized by the people who use our site. If you can see, and it's pretty small now, but I'll be showing you more later, there's a top navigation bar that has our audiences, our main audiences here. We have members and caregivers, providers, community, about us, and careers. And each of those areas have their own sections on the website, and they're each branded. They actually have a color assigned to them. So members and caregivers are gold, providers are green, community is a lilac, about us is blue, and careers is a different shade of blue. So these areas will be branded with that color. When we go into it, you'll see a little bit more, but those colors will start to signify to people that this is about members or this is about providers. Just another way to instantly help someone find the right information. And that is the only navigation that we have on this page, is through that top bar. So I'll show you some more about it as we go through these slides. One of the things that we know is the most important is having our crisis line or our access center line at the very top. So we've made it at the very top, and we've outlined it with a background of red. It's in both English and Spanish, and it should be immediately noticeable when it pulls up on a website. One of the other things I was going to mention is that you'll be noticing images on the home page, and we have 3 banners that slide. They're called sliding banners, and they're to highlight the really important things that we want to show at that time. They can be changed, they can be moved in and out, but they're areas that we really want to have people pay attention to. The images that we've selected have also had a lot of thought go into them. We had done a number of studies on what people like, what people see themselves as, but we had also read a study, an eye tracking study, where we know from that study that images are very, very important, at least as important as content, maybe more, and people are drawn to those images. However, if the image is irrelevant, the eye completely ignores it. And with this having the top part of our website, this valuable real estate, we wanted to make sure those images were very important and that people could see themselves in those images. Another area on our website that is, I think, a welcome addition is we've added a search bar. If you remember on our current website, there is no search bar, and you have to know what area to navigate to and to get to your page, and it could be buried a ways down. It could take a while to find it. With this search bar, you can just type in any keyword, and the results will immediately populate, and you can click on the one that is appropriate for your search. So that's, I think, will be very helpful internally as well as externally. We have 3 boxes below the top image that are designed to be updated regularly. They're designed to contain information not just about Smoky, but about what's going on in the outside. This one, originally it was called Innovation Spotlight, but because innovations mean something very specific in our industry, we're actually changing it to Emerging Ideas. So when the website launches, it will say Emerging Ideas. But the purpose remains the same. It's to talk about emerging technologies and innovative approaches to care. So you'll see things going on, not from our company, a lot of other companies and what they're doing, and then also what we are doing in our company, and that'll appear there and be updated regularly. In line with that is another area that we think is very important that will be updated regularly, and that's integrated care. And that's to talk about issues or white papers or any discussions going on in our world about integrated care. And that will be posted regularly. It will be it could be an article, it could be a blog that we found, it could be like I said, a white paper. And then immediately below those are some more helpful links. We looked at Google Analytics, which actually is the analytics you use to track your website, where people are going on your website and how many people are visiting a certain page. We also worked with all the various departments to understand what are the most important links that someone would use on our website. So these ended up being the ones, and they're posted right there on our homepage so people can click right there and jump right to that page. The other thing you might notice is that we're using iconography more. These icons help visually demonstrate what we are saying in words, and it's useful for people who are more visual learners, but it's also just another way. You can have the words and we have the icons to help demonstrate what information is on that page. Something that I am really proud of, because I gave my little plug in the beginning, was Facebook. And we've been updating Facebook on a regular basis, a daily basis, and been gaining fans because of that. Because we're posting a lot of relevant information about Smoky and about things going on in our world, we wanted to have that stream live onto our website. So whatever is posting on Facebook will automatically be appearing on our website. One of the dynamic features that we added, I'm going to show you the next dynamic feature that we also added, and that's upcoming events. This will stream live from the calendar, which is a new feature on our website, and I'll talk a little bit more about that when we get to it. But this will be events that Smoky is hosting or Smoky is sponsoring, and they'll appear right here so people can see what's going on, and they can also click and learn more. As I said earlier, we divided our website into our various audiences, and one of our primary audiences is the member and caregiver audience. So I want to spend a little time talking about this area of the website. This is the background of this that you're seeing is still the home page, so you're on the home page. And if you went to the top of the nav of the home page and hovered over any of these areas or these audiences, there would be a drop-down menu. For members and caregivers, the drop-down menu is provider search, available services, etc. One neat area that we added to this members and caregivers is what we call a resource library. And this resource library is for links to external places, internal links also, but it's an area that people can go and get information, maybe not something that Smoky offers or a provider offers, but it's information about the area they may be looking for. It could be about IDD, it could be about mental health, etc. And we just wanted to provide this as another useful resource for our members to go to get information. One of the most important things on the well, before I get to that, sorry, let me show you just so we remember what the current page on the current website looks like. Again, a lot of information, a lot of ways to figure out how to get to information. It can be a little bit overwhelming to a consumer coming and looking for one specific thing. And obviously there's no images to draw your attention in. For the new members and caregivers, again, is cleaner, more white space, has a banner at the top. It welcomes our members with copy. It has the most important buckets that we think members might be immediately interested in. And these buckets are, you would click on them and you can go to those pages and you can go deeper if you need more information as well. We've put images with each of these buckets to make it easily understood what that information is. And then we will also have a streaming calendar for members and caregivers. So whatever's on our main calendar that relates to members and caregivers will also appear on this page so they can instantly see what's going on. One of the most important things, as I was starting to say earlier, is the provider search. And we've redesigned the provider search to be more streamlined, requires less prompts to get the information you want. It also has two ways to find a provider. So you can type in a zip code and your category of service and search that way, or you can do a search based on keywords and determine whether it's the provider name and see if you can find them directly that way. Just wanted to provide more opportunities for a member to get to the providers of their choice. Another important audience, obviously, is our provider path. And we know that providers use our website completely differently. They're business-minded and are looking for that facts and answers to questions. So we took a lot of care in organizing how we would present the information to our providers. Again, this background is from the home page, and if you are hovering over the provider category, these are the drop-down pages that would appear. And these we know are the most important, again, from looking at our traffic statistics on our current website and also speaking with our various departments. I'm not going to belabor the providers page on our current is, the similar things I said to all the other members and caregivers and home page. Obviously, we had a great chance to reconfigure it. This is our new providers page. Similar layout. One nice thing is there's a lot of consistency throughout this website. You'll see banners. You'll see the most important information in buckets that people can click on. You'll see upcoming events. This will be for providers, pertinent to providers, so that they can instantly get into an event or learn more about it. Below that, we also have important or quick links that people use a lot. So for providers, for example, claims, they would likely want to go to that page often, and we make it easy for them to get there. Another important category is community, and we partner with the community to provide services for our members. So it's very important that they have their own section and can understand what Smoky is about and how people can get involved. Our community section is at the top, again, in that light lilac, and it has the drop-down menu, as you see, similar to the other categories. One thing we know about community is often when they would come to our website, they are one-time or first-time users or one-time users. So we decided that we would provide a little bit more copy for the community members, and that is because they may be coming to this page directly and not knowing what else is going on. So we provide them a little bit of information about who we believe community is, our philosophy around community, a little bit of information about Smoky, et cetera, just giving them a fuller picture if this is the only page they've been to. Their information, the important pages for community, is presented vertically just to give a little variation, but they are the same in that they have an image and they have the information that is most important to this audience. The About Us section always existed. It's currently on our website. If you do the drop-down menu, we still have added some new areas to this. For example, I was talking about calendar, and this calendar is the main calendar. We'll have all events for all audiences, members, providers, community, et cetera. And it will be updated regularly, and like we had seen before, it will stream onto the other home pages for that relevant audience. We've also added a page for leadership. So our executive leadership now will be on this site, and they will have their bios on there so people can learn a bit more about our executive leaders. We've also added an area called departments. So departments, when you click on that, will give a brief description of all the different departments. And then if you want to have more information, you can click on any of those and go deeper into those pages to learn more about them. Then the other area that we added was procurement opportunities, because from time to time we'll have opportunities for RFPs or RFIs. And so they'll be on this page along with the status of where they stand on the RFPs and RFIs. And this is what the page looks like. Again, a little bit more information because people coming here may not have been to the other parts of our site. We've also added and expanded on our history, so we can give a bigger picture of who we are and who we came from. And then all the information that we just talked about is on the side, presented vertically again on this one. And then I just want to talk briefly about careers. Careers, if you've ever been to our career site, it goes to a third-party site for our job listings. So we decided that we really needed to promote Smoky before they go to the job listing. So we wrote some copy and some content about Smoky, about who we are, why it's great to work for us, what do we offer, why you should look more. And then we allow them to click into the job opportunities and see what listings are out there. But the career site is an important site because it's often an early indicator of how well a company or how important a company is in that community. The more people that are going to the career site means the more people that are interested in your company, interested in working for the company, and then return visitors are continually looking for new job applications that they might want to apply for. So we want to make sure that our career site is robust and attracts users from all over. And we'll be working more on this as we go, as time evolves and we can spend more time just on the career site. That's one thing I do want to mention is that this website is not one and done. It's not a static thing. It's a living, breathing thing, and we're going to be updating it regularly and creating new areas, and we'll rely on all of our employees and staff to help us find the relevant information and keep the information up to date. So that's the end, and I just want to thank you all for taking this time. I know it's outside of normal business hours for most of us. Our website is our most public-facing asset that we have. It's the one that speaks for us when someone can't directly speak to a member or a caregiver, et cetera. So it's important that our website conveys information easily and the right information. And we're very proud, and we know that this is something that we've been waiting for a while, and we hope that it fulfills all your needs and that you'll enjoy working with it once we launch it. And with that, I'm ready to take any questions. Does anybody have a question they want to type, or you can always submit them later too if you think of something, and I'll try and get an answer back to you. Well, I'll think of one question and I'll answer it for you. One question that I've gotten over and over is, when's the website going to launch? And we are going to be launching it by the end of September, so not all that much longer. Okay, well, I don't think I'm going to get any questions here, but you can always email me, like I said. I appreciate you guys staying here, and I hope you like it when it launches. Thank you all.